Hi Chicken Gang and friends, getting plenty of comments asking what will happen to Ark Invest. I did a fast 3-hour poll and thank you all for the 969 votes. I'm not too sure why 69 keeps appearing everywhere. Anyway, I know many of you are invested in Ark and worried a minority stakeholder wants to take control of Ark. So without a doubt, if it happens, I will sell my position. When we invest in the management, the vision, and the execution. Giving a donkey, a great company, the donkey will turn the company into a pile of dung. I know some will say, and by the way, thanks for the input. It's easy for Cathie Wood to walk out and create another fund. It's easier said than done. I'll explain later. I know what it is like behind the scenes of PPP, public-private partnership, the politics, the policies, the potential risk management, so many PPP. Behind the scenes is like running a business. Sometimes you need to bend certain rules to make things happen. I remember signing so much shit that I do not know what I'm signing. In this case, did Cathie Wood sign a deal with the devil or was she like asking for it? In my opinion, both. Okay, let's look at both sides of the story and understand the situation. Before I go on, every like you give helps contribute to helping animals. I hope to spend more YouTube ad money to help charity. Your little action helps a long way. Thank you. Let's understand what Resolute do. Resolute is a business of distribution, marketing, etc. Nothing to do with fund management. It would be absolutely nuts for them to take over control. Resolute doesn't have the expertise to run a fund, yet Resolute Investment Managers, a distributor for mutual funds and ETF companies including Ark Invest, plans to exercise its options to purchase controlling stake in Ark early next year. This option was included as part of the minority stake Cathie Wood's company that Resolute took in July 2016. Now let's take a look at Cathie Wood's side. Back in 2016, she was just starting out like many other people. She operated out of a small midtown office without air conditioning. So for her to receive 40 million of funding from Resolute is no small amount. It is pretty darn big. Resolute took a big bet on her, and of course there were conditions attached to it. Nobody gives you $40 million without conditions to it. I mean, if I had $40 million coming to me as I just started out, I would sign almost any damn thing within reason. So Cathie Wood managed the 40 million while Resolute obviously did the fund distribution, marketing, accounting, etc. Things were looking all good for both since 2016. Ark grew to $9 billion. So Resolute was chilling in their office until they saw this news. Ark Investment Manager LLC to engage in a strategic review of its US distribution currently managed by Resolute Investment Distributors Inc. I mean, if you were in Resolute shoes, what will be your reaction? I mean, the reason why Ark did this is because they were obviously looking for better options. Who knows? It could be better fees or somebody else could do a better job. Whatever the reason, for Resolute to exercise their option, anybody would have done it. I mean, all the news going around, rumors, etc., it's important to stop reading into sensational headlines and instead sit back and understand what is really happening. So in my opinion, Resolute wouldn't have exercised their option if Ark has continued using their services. And the last thing they want is to do fund management. So let me share what I think is the likely outcome. First outcome of Cathie Wood taking her team and walking away is a possible scenario. Like I said, easy said than done. Setting up a fund is not easy. It takes months to years depending how complicated the structure of the fund is, and Resolute will be stuck with a fund that they can't manage. Both losers big time, and this is the worst case scenario. Well, the likely scenario is Cathie Wood giving the distribution rights to Resolute while re-signing another agreement as the relationship is broken between both. The agreement would look something like giving the business to Resolute for X amount of years while Resolute gives up the right to exercise the option. I mean, she wouldn't want Resolute to suddenly exercise this option on them again. Wrapping up, it is in both parties' interest to work it out. If they don't, it's going to hurt real bad for both parties. And my guess is nothing's going to happen and they will eventually work things out. How do I personally feel about this whole thing? For me, I always remember the people who helped me when nobody was there for me. Even if sometimes I feel they are wrong, I will never hold a grudge, because the hardest people to find in this world, if you agree with me, are the people who are there when you needed help. I would do anything in my powers to make things right and make sure I have gone far and beyond to work things out. I mean, that's the way I roll, and I hope you do that too. I hope this video helps. Appreciate the thumbs up, and as always, invest safe.